Hello and welcome back to the Midweek Show. Obviously, unfortunately, the game got postponed last night due to a waterlogged pitch, so there'll be no highlights from yesterday, but we will have plenty of academy action to show you later on in the show. Also coming up will be extended highlights from our last trip to Accrington Stanley. But first, let's start the show with our interview with referee Carl Brook explaining why the game got postponed last night, and then let's hear from Danny Cowley right afterwards.
Carl, disappointing evening for everyone concerned. You've had to postpone tonight's game against Grimsby.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but obviously carried out a pitch inspection as agreed. Obviously the concern, excess surface water. We've also had large areas of the pitch where the ball doesn't bounce, and obviously the main concern for me is player safety, and out there I think there's a significant risk to player injury, and that's the reason the game was postponed.
Danny, frustration all round, all the preparation done, and ultimately the referee calls the game off this evening.
Yeah, really frustrating, I think, for everybody concerned. My heart goes out to the supporters, obviously our supporters, first and foremost, who I know would have been really looking forward to the game, but also the Grimsby Town supporters that have travelled so far, and I know they would have come in their numbers. They always support their club in a really loyal way. So yeah, just my heart goes out to them, and yeah, of course to the players and staff. With both teams would have prepped for the game and done all of our work, and we're looking forward to our favourite part of the week. But unfortunately, yeah, the pitch was just deemed unplayable tonight.
And obviously, the disappointment of Saturday's defeat, all the players I've spoken to, they want to play again as quickly as they possibly can to get that out of the system. They've now got to wait till Saturday.
Yeah, of course. We did a lot right on Saturday, but didn't get the result that we all worked so hard to achieve. So I think there's naturally some frustration that I always like the players to keep that close, because I think that this is what drives us on. But we know that success doesn't always happen in a straight line, and sometimes you have to have the difficult moment and a little bit of adversity to grow stronger as a group, and that's what we're hoping we will do. I think for us now, our attention turns really quickly to Accrington Stanley on Saturday. We're trained tonight because I think this is the right thing to do. So we've got an 8 o'clock session now. We're going to go back to. We're so lucky here to have the dome and an indoor facility, and I think our kids are training on it till 8 o'clock. But we're gonna go and surprise them. We're going to spend a bit of time with them, and then train after. So yeah, just for us, we always try to look for the positive in this situation, and the positive is that we have an extra day now to train in preparation for the Accrington game on Saturday.
And do little things like that help, that we've got the facility that doesn't matter that the conditions are like outside, we can go in the dome and you can get that extra session?
Oh, absolutely. Honestly, the facilities at this football club are so beyond this level, and they're a huge. They give us a huge advantage to our opponent for sure. We have to thank Robbie and everybody at the club for that. And even today, I have to thank the ground staff, because Tim and his staff. Nicky actually came to the stadium at about 3 o'clock, and the pitch was in a really good place. And I think it was just unfortunately that last bit of rain that we had, the ground underneath is pretty saturated already, and that just unfortunately ended up that rain just ended up on the surface and with nowhere to go. And I think Cole, the referee, gave it as long as he could. He really wanted the game to be on, and I genuinely believe that. And but I think just when he had to make the call, it was just on player safety, and we have to respect that. And while it is so frustrating for everyone concerned, like I said, particularly the supporters, because my heart is with them first and foremost, of both clubs, by the way. But yeah, for us, frustration, but we'll use that to and keep that close and use it to drive us on for the weekend.
Thanks to the referee Carl Brooks and Danny Cowley for their time last night. Right, moving on, we'll be facing Accrington Stanley on Saturday. Tickets for that game are on sale from the Col U website. Make sure you get yours. And while we're on the topic of Accrington, let's remind ourselves what happened the last time we faced them. Joe Taylor was on target in the last fixture and will now be hoping to do a double over Accrington come Saturday afternoon. Just a reminder, tickets are on sale online, so make sure you get yours. Now, moving on to the academy, it's all about the Essex Senior Cup. You would have probably seen that we progressed into the semi-final of the competition with a win over Buckhurst Hill, which means we'll now face #United in the semi-final here at the JobServe Community Stadium next Tuesday. Tickets are online as well, so get yours. Let's see how we got to this stage of the tournament with highlights and reaction from Buckhurst Hill. Paul, an impressive performance in the quarter-final of the Essex Senior Cup. What did you make of the game tonight?
Yeah, I think we always thought it was going to be quite tough to start with. An enthusiastic team that, like a cup final for them, coming to the stadium, playing a professional team and wanting to get through to the semi-final. But I think we showed that we had a lot of quality tonight out there and we took our chances when we had them.
And as you say, it was a tight contest in the first half an hour with the score staying level. But what did you make of the defensive performance as well in that half an hour to sort of keep the score at level terms and then go on and score goals?
Yeah, and that's the hard part, you know, when you're playing a team like Buckhurst Hill that stay camped in their half and you get chances, you don't take them. It's always the focus on the back players to keep it out of the net. So when we do get another chance and we take it, it's good. So the concentration from not just the back players and the goalie, it was the whole team to stay focused and wait for the opportunity when it was right to score.
And what was the message at half time to the players? Because you go in leading, but you come out for the second half looking even more determined to score to extend your lead.
Yeah, I think we set some targets at half time and it was an opportunity for us to try and show them and do it in the second half, and I thought the lads done that really well, and we got a few more goals, which was good for the fans that was here tonight.
And they were quite good goals as well from individual players like Shay Cooper, for example, and Oscar Thorne. What did you make of some individual performances on the pitch tonight?
Yeah, obviously a collective was what we wanted and get through to the semi-final. But there were some great individual performances out there, and not mentioning the young right back El Kenner. I thought he was excellent for 90 minutes of the game on a tough pitch, but in a game that he's probably not played many minutes in.
And now you'll be looking ahead to the semi-final here at the stadium as well. Are you going to be expecting a similar sort of performance from your players come the semi-final?
Yeah, like I say, our aim is to get to the final. So whatever it takes to get to the final is what we need to do. But a performance like tonight, and probably a little bit more, because you always want more as coaches and as a club. And if we can push for a little bit more from our players, then hopefully it'll get us to the final.
Brad, some would say a 5-star performance in the quarter-final of the Essex Senior Cup. What did you make of your overall performance tonight?
I thought we were all good, really good, and I think that showed in the result. Got the job done, goals from everyone, so I'm really happy for my individual performance, and I think the team is happy for the whole performance as a whole.
And coming here into this clash, were you expecting a tough game against Buckhurst Hill?
I think we're confident in our ability to go on and win the competition as a whole, not just today, but the whole game, the whole trophy. So I don't think we're thinking much about them and thinking more about just doing the things we do right, and we'll come out with the win as we did.
And it was a very professional performance in the first 45 minutes. We couldn't maybe score a goal, but we kept the score at 0-0, and then we went on and scored 5 goals. What was the message at half-time from the coach?
Just keep the quality. Like you said, it was a professional performance from all of us. Just doing the things we have to do right. And towards the end of the half, maybe we started to lose the quality a bit. So the message at half-time was just to keep that ruthless mentality, to keep going at them. And when we get the first goal, go get the ball, and we'll go get the second and the third. And that's what has been. That's what the gaffers above want as well, to keep going with that ruthless mentality, even when we're winning. So it was good to see that today.
And on a personal note as well, you scored a goal. Can you take us through that goal?
Yeah, I was saying on the bench, to be fair, I think it's all in the assist. I think ball's coming to me, set it to Coops. It's a good touch from him, driving past the defender. Brilliant set, and all I've had to do is put it in the net, but I think it's good play from Coops.
And on a personal note for yourself as well, getting more minutes as well, looking to get back into that first team?
Yeah, absolutely. I think being on the bench sometimes is the decision from above, and you have to be patient, and that's what I'm doing, just being patient, keep doing the right things, training well, playing well, and my chance will come hopefully soon. But the team's still doing well, and that's the main thing.
And now with regards to this competition, you'll be looking forward to the semi-final, hoping to feature perhaps. Are you expecting an even tougher game here at the Jobsurf Community Stadium?
Well, it's a semi-final, so it might be a tougher game, yeah. But but whoever it is that comes before us, we'll be ready.
It's great to hear from Brad and Paul Konchesky there. And it'll be Paul and Dave Hussey taking the under-21s against #United in the semi-final yet again. We managed to catch up with Dave to preview the clash. Dave, it'll be yourself and Paul Konchesky taking the game on Tuesday night again. How's the preparation going for it?
Yeah, really well. It's been really good working with Paul as well. We're trying to prepare the lads for Tuesday, but obviously we've played Millwall yesterday and then they play again Friday. So that preparation will really be over the weekend going into the game Tuesday.
And it's going to be a big occasion, a semi-final at the Jobsurf Community Stadium. Does it make it a bit more special playing in front of your own fans at this late stage in the competition? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's a special competition anyway, because I think it's a chance for our boys to play against older players and men, which they don't get the opportunity to do in their normal fixtures. The fact it's a semi-final again is another real good opportunity, and it's at our stadium in front of our fans. I think if we can get a few there, it'd be brilliant.
And you've had a few good results in the competition already, beating Heybridge Swifts 4-0 and then beating Buckhurst Hill 5-1. Is that a similar performance that you'll be hoping to recreate come Tuesday evening?
Oh yeah, ideally that'd be brilliant. I think we've had some real tough tests in this competition. Heybridge being a really good side, and then Walthamstow on their pitch, on a bit of a slow pitch, and then Buckhurst Hill, where I think it took us a little bit of time to break them down. But again, these experiences are preparing them for first team football, which is excellent. So yeah, it'll be a great occasion.
And last year we got to this stage as well, and we lost out to Braintree in the semi-final, and you were taking the game as well. So does that make you feel more hungry this year to go on that one step further and win the competition?
Yeah, definitely. I think it puts a bit more fire in your belly for myself and the lads. I think I went to the final actually last year where Braintree beat, I think it was Concord in the final, and just you want to be part of them occasions, especially it being at Colchester at the Jobsurf Stadium. I know the last round we made a little bit of racket with the drum on the right hand side of me, so if we can get things like that again Tuesday night, and a little bit more atmosphere, that'd be excellent, because I expect they'll bring a few. Being, I think their last attendance at their last home game was around 2,000, which is unbelievable for the level they're playing at. So I'd expect they'll bring similar numbers to us.
And you mentioned the supporters there. What would be your message to those planning on attending the game on Tuesday?
Yeah, firstly it'll be thank you, because I really enjoyed the atmosphere last round with them making, as I said, a bit of racket and with the drum, and just more of the same. Come to the last home game against Forest Green, where I thought they were excellent in terms of getting behind the team, and I think the young lads will need that as well on Tuesday night in a semi-final of a cup that we can get to the final of.
It's great to hear from Dave, and as he says, please go online, get your tickets and support the boys as they aim to get into the final of the competition. Now, after securing their place in the semi-final of the Essex Senior Cup, our under-21s were travelling to Millwall. So let's see how they got on. A much improved second half performance secured a very well-deserved point at Millwall, and the under-21s will now be hoping to carry on that winning form into Tuesday's semi-final. Just a reminder, tickets are on sale on the website. Make sure that you do get yours. Our first team will also be back here on Saturday as they aim to do a double over Accrington Stanley. Tickets for that game are also available on the website, so make sure you get yours. Right, that's about it for the show. We'll see you ahead of the Accrington game for the pre-match show. Until then, have a good week, and we'll see you then.